On this video we take the camper van up to the North York Moors National Park. We go for a walk around the Hole of Horcum. Louis wears a snood. We try the Whippet camp and we end up sleeping in the car park. Mid-December, lovely fresh morning, and we're up on the North York Moors again. There's little Louis. We're at the Hole of Horcum behind us. We're going to go for a walk. We're going to walk around the top. Probably have a pant on the way back. Got a lovely, cold but fresh day. Let's have a look what the Hole of Horcum looks like. How about that then? Quite a common walk for us. There's various routes you can take. We're going to follow that top ridge today, round down to the bottom to the Horseshoe pub, have a pint there and then wander back to the camper. And it's literally on the side of the road. There's the camper van in the car park. Are you warm enough with all that on, Lou? Louis, are you warm enough? With your snood? Louis, have you got your snood on? Your snood? It's alright, mate, nobody's looking at you. We're not filming you. Nobody will be laughing at you. Honest. This is the Hole of Horcum, as in hole, as in hole in the ground. Because that's basically what it is, a massive hole in the ground. Horcum's the area, and it's part of the Levisham estate. So the Levisham estate is a managed farm for sheep, cattle and grouse shooting as well. But as well as being a lovely walk, it's a great ride on a mountain bike as well down these tracks. We've done this many times. Oh, you there? Thought we'd lost you, Lou. But today, Friday in December, nobody about. Got the whole place to ourselves. Just one man and his Whippet. What more could you ask for? And the clouds are just amazing, and the light. It's only 11 o'clock. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera behind me. Look at that. Well worth the trip. All you need is a hat and a set of gloves and your Whippet with a snood on, but we don't mention that. Go on then. Come on then. Let's go. Come on then. Come up this way. Is that a bit deep for you? Don't know if you can see this on the GoPro, but there's a little farmhouse down there with a wall around it. I don't suppose it's got any amenities, electricity or water supply, but wouldn't that make a brilliant location to live at the bottom of Hole of Horcum? Come on, Lou! The Whippet cam. I bet that's wobbly, Lou. Your cameraman. Showing people your favourite sniff points and where to wee. Look. Lulu. Hey. Don't eat the sheep poo. And how about a bit of winter's sun? Incredible. Here's one of the ponds. There's quite a few ponds around here. As you can see, it's slightly frozen today. It's just a thin layer of light ice. Don't go in there, Lou. You'll freeze your bits off, lad. There's a video on YouTube of a group of kids, I think it's 3 or 4 of them, and they take on the challenge to swim in all the open waters in North Yorkshire. And this is one of them, the swimming. I'll see if I can find the link and I'll put it in the description below. But they have a great time. I think at least one of them picks up some strange illness from doing it. Come on then, Lou. What do you reckon, Lou? What do you reckon? Go to pub? Do you want to go to pub? Do you want to go to pub? Lead the way. Go on then. Go to pub. Says where pub is. Sniff the pub out. You're supposed to have a sensitive nose. Sniff the pub out. Is it this way? Hello. What do you think to this plaque? Eh? Iron Age Dyke. Are you impressed? No? No. You don't do history, do you? Come on then. Check. You're on the lead. You're okay. This is another one of those ponds that those lads swam in. Shall I give it a go? Shall I go for a swim? Nah, let's go to the pub instead. What do you reckon, Lou? Do you want to go to the pub or do you want to go for a swim? Pub, swim. Yeah, I think it's pub, innit? Yeah, only because he wants us to go to the pub and rather go for a swim, because I would have happily jumped in there and had a swim on this lovely fresh day, breaking the ice to get into the water. But, you know, pub. There might be some chips that need testing, and beer that needs tasting. Yeah, I think it's pub. Pub? Lou? Are we off to pub? Yeah. You haven't got a clue what I'm on about, are you? We're just coming up to Skelton Tower. So we've come down off the top of the ridge over there. Just a little detour away from the direction to the pub, believe it or not. And we're coming up to this old tower. I've heard many rumours about this and I've read various things about it. But Skelton Tower, I used to call it Harrison Tower for years. I don't know where I got it from, but I read a book in a pub and it said it was called Skelton Tower. I think it's an old shooting lodge. People do wild camp around here as well. I don't think you're supposed to, but people do. I suppose as long as you respect it and do the usual things, turn up late, leave early. Staircase, fireplace up there. I think it was an old shooting lodge, and I think the bottom part of it is where they used to put the horses. I don't know. No doubt there'll be somebody on YouTube who tells us the true story about it, or their version. But if you see down there, the railway line, that's the North York Moors railway line. So you can sit here, have a picnic, and watch the steam trains go by. Louis, they're sheep. You're not stalking them. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Be a good boy. They can see you. Hey, they can see you. Come on, Lou. Come on. The sheep, Lou. They don't need herding, and you're not a sheepdog. We're heading back down to the pub now. If you look over there, you just see, don't know if you can see it on the GoPro, but just over there is the road, and that's the car park we started from. So we started there and we come all across the top of there, all the way down here, and then went over the other side to the tower, back over, and we're just coming down this path now and heading over here down to where the pond was, and then we'll head to the Inn and have a pint and something to eat. Coming up to the pub now, bottom of the lane. This is new accommodation that they've had built by the side of the pub, or the back of the pub, and you can rent these out. They're all dog friendly. Me and Joe and Louis have stayed there before. And over there is the car park, and if you ask the landlord Charlie nicely, he lets you spend the night in his car park in your camper van as well if you use the pub. No, Louis, they're not for you. No, 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 no. And here we are at the pub and in the village of Leversham. Looking very festive. The Inn.
I'll pop that on the bill for you. Thanks very much.
Cheers. After a lovely lunch and a couple of pints, we'll go back to the camper van, put the heating on, have a coffee and have a bit of a siesta cuddling a Whippet and see where we go from there. Well, we're back. Oh, just put the heating on. That's the rocket engine you can hear in the background. That walk was 13.6k and we was walking for 2 hours 56 minutes. And what a lovely day. And to finish on that lovely sunset. Time for a coffee. Then we can have the rest of his tea. We might have a little siesta. Warm up, get changed, and plan the rest of the trip. We and I have had a good snooze, had a cup of coffee, and just woken up, so we're going to head across now to Egton Bridge, and we're going to spend the night there. We're going to pop to pub, have a beer, have something to eat, and spend the night in the car park, all being well. we spent the night last night. The Horcum Hotel. There's a camper van in the car park. Just next to the river. It's really good. They let you stay here free of charge if you have a beer or two in the pub. I was a bit tired last night, so we didn't spend long in there. It was a good night, nice people. Well, after a lovely night's sleep, did we, Lou? It was cold out there. I think it was freezing last night. Well, by the state of the roads, it was definitely freezing last night. We're just leaving Ecton Bridge. We haven't got much food on board. Well, not much breakfast stuff. So seeing as it's Christmas, Louis is going to treat me to breakfast in a cafe. How are you, Lou?